Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Hearthstone deck spotlight. My name is Tommy Wave, and today we'll be taking a look at WovenHS's mid-range hunter, kind of mid-range hunter, beast hunter. A lot of interesting stuff happening with hunter with the most recent nerfs. Most notably, the Hunter Spellstone did go to 6 mana from 5, and Hunter's Mark, which is a part of this deck, has gone from 1 mana to 2 mana. So WovenHS has kind of worked around this and done some really interesting stuff. We'll go through all the individual cards right now. So on the 1-drops, we've got Diamol and Springpaw. I think we're all very used to these cards as part of Hunter. Particularly as 2-ofs. I think if we're playing Beast Hunter, these are usually the first two kind of go-to beasts to include as your 1-drop slot. We've also got Timberwolf in here. Now, the last time we played a lot of Beast Hunter, I did kind of point out that Timberwolf, not my favorite card, that I preferred cards like Jeweled Macaw, as it can help you fill out your curve. It can help you find, can help you high roll things, particularly playing a budget deck. That's very good. But WovenHS has gone for Timberwolf here, and this is definitely one of those situations where we just have to accept that, look, they're a significantly better player than us. They did achieve rank 3 legend with this deck, and that's something to take note of. That Timberwolf would have been a part of a lot of those games, and that it's clearly doing something in the deck. So we want to try and find out exactly what is making Timberwolf so strong in this deck. We've also got 2 trackings. This is extremely helpful for us to find Rexxar, or to find any of these other kind of high impact cards. Maybe we want to find a Tundra Rhino in a situation where we want to be trading on board quite a lot, or when we need to kind of maybe combo kill our opponent in a way. So I really like tracking in this deck. And we've just got a 1-of Candle Shot here to pair up with our 1-of Hunter's Mark. And this is where things start getting really interesting, because the deck doesn't have any Headhunter's Hatchets in it, which is kind of a mainstay of Beast Hunter. Obviously this is Headhunter's Hatchet, the 2-mana 2/2. If you control beast, get +1 durability. But instead just going for a 1/1 split of Candle Shot and Hunter's Mark, which I think Hunter's Mark at 2 is okay, especially when we have so many, a Springpaw sitting around. We've got Rexxar in the deck. The Hunter's Mark is still good, but I'm not sure if 1 Candle Shot is still good, especially maybe in the current metagame if things are going a bit bigger than smaller. It would be interesting to see. So that's another thing to keep an eye out for, is this 1/1 split of Candle Shot and Hunter's Mark, how effective that is. We've also got Scavenging Hyena at 2. On 3 we've got Animal Companion, Kill Command, Unleash the Hounds, and also got Master's Call in here. So Master's Call is going to, every minion in our deck is a beast, so it is going to draw us 3 every single time. And between this and tracking, we are probably going to be able to find our Rexxar really quickly, or really reliably. Master's Call also combines very well with Dire Frenzy, which is another card that we've got in here. Dire Frenzy's kind of shown that it's not just about combos, it's not just about fun Stone Tusk Boar action, that Dire Frenzy is a legitimate card. I think Death Star V3 has shown this quite a lot, that you can Dire Frenzy up just really anything, and it adds quite a lot of gas to your decks, especially when we combine it with Master's Call, as we can, Dire Frenzy up a Springpaw, Master's Call them all out of our deck, start deploying them, and hopefully finish our opponent off before they can really deploy their late game strategies. Flanking Strike as well, another great piece of board control. Kill one of your opponent's things, develop your own board. Flanking Strike, definitely one of the best, better Hunters cards around at the moment. Life Drinker as well, bit of reach here, bit of life gain as well. I can certainly get behind the Life Drinker. Then we've got a 1-of Tundra Rhino, and then Deathstalker Rexxar. So I guess another thing to note from looking at this is a much more lower curve mid-range hunter deck than what we're used to seeing. I think we're used to seeing, a couple more Tundra Rhinos, maybe people trying to fit cards like Bittertide Hydra or Stranglethorn Tiger in the 5-drop slot. We might even see some other 6-drops like Savannah Highmane in here. But really, Woven's gone for a very, very low curve. We can see it there. And I think that might... I think I prefer that style. I think I prefer less 6-drops, less 5-drops, more relevant things in the relevant turns. So, like I said, we're going to keep an eye out for these Timberwolves. We're going to keep an eye on this Candle Shot and Hunter's Mark. And we're going to jump into some games. Once again, we are on the NA ladder. We are spreading the love of Hakar with the Hakar card back. Big shout out to Blizzard ANZ for giving us the hookup on that one. So let's spread that love and get some wins. And even if we don't, we'll get some learns. Let's go. Okay, here we are with WovenHS Midrange Hunter. Definitely going to send these Dire Frenzies back. I think we'll just keep the Spring Paw. I want to try and hit a nice 1-2-3 curve, especially if our opponent is on odd Paladin. And this Timberwolf is not going to be great if they are, but opponent is not. How do we feel about this draw?
I'll never tell.
I'll never tell. Good start from our opponent. That's fine. So we can full trade into this thing. We did trade resources 2 for 2. Which might be okay, but I think both of our decks are going to be very... we're going to be trying to do a lot in these first couple of turns. Just need to be aware of cards like Divine Favor, I think, if this is a Secret Paladin deck. Yeah, just the one Rhino in this deck. Thinking about trading. Or just protect a secret. Gonna go for the Crackling Razor Ball this turn. Ooh, that's tough. Master's Call could be the card that gets us back into this game if we get an opportunity to fire it off. Candle Shot's going to be extremely good, though, against a lot of these smaller minions. We could just reroll with the tracking. Like, immediately right now, I want to take Candle Shot because I want to go, like, Candle Shot, Crackling Razor Maul. And maybe that's the right choice. Yeah.
Death comes.
This could be Auto Defense Matrix. I don't think I'm going to attack here.
Now.
Yeah, it could be Auto Defense Matrix, could be Redemption. I think if it's either of those, not attacking is fine.
Death comes.
Leoch.
Death comes.
His redemption.
Paladins, but we fight.
Alright, we're in an okay position here. Our opponent not having things on board is always a good thing. If you are interested in Secret Paladin, we've definitely covered this deck before a couple of times. It's a really, really fun deck. Doesn't get a lot of, maybe not respect is the word that I'm looking for, but it doesn't get a lot of love. We're going Hounds here or Tundra Rhino? Part of me wants to go Tundra Rhino just because it, there's a Noble Sack. How difficult. We were one attack too short there. But opponent does have to decide what they would like to kill. Because leaving the Tundra Rhino in play is fantastic for us. Could have also gone for Unleash the Hounds that last turn. Maybe that would have been a slight bit safer. I do want to do that. No secrets left. Interesting. Does that mean that they have the 5th secret? I know a lot of these secret Paladin decks, they play like a one-off auto defense matrix. Like 2 Noble Sack, 2 Redemption, 1 auto defense matrix. Oh, that is a sweet draw. It's a big old Tundra Rhino. I think we've got this game in the bag. Good old Thrallmar. Yeah, the Thrallmar farce here. There was a Corpse Taker version that was pretty interesting. So I'm guessing that's the version that they were on. Yeah, GG's. Secret Paladin. Coming out of the woodwork. Big fan of that. GG's. Well played to our opponent. Hope they enjoy that mark of a car. Hope they enjoy the positivity. Spreading the positivity. And I hope that the blood coming out of their eyes doesn't concern them too much. Alright, let's go.
To the elves.
Okay, up here against the priest. I don't think Candle Shot's going to be too great against a priest. So we'll keep the Spring Pour and send everything else back. Diamol is a good pickup. Always concerned up against priests with these kind of Beastie Hunter decks. That turn 1 Northshire Cleric is just so... It's just always lurking. They're always lurking in the deck. They can really just they can really upset your early game. Well, luckily we do not have to face one this turn. We've got a kind of interesting draw here. This is potentially quite strong. You know, we can just curve out, or we can go for like a coin into some Spring Pour action or something. How dangerous is this?
Who to shoot?
It's got to be pretty dangerous, right? There are a lot of options there. We could have gone for, say, like... we could have coined Animal Companioned. If you wanted to, I guess. Could have gone for, like, Scavenging Hyena and just trade with one of them. It's kind of just... take a big step in the tempo game plan. Set ourselves up with a board, try and give us a position where this Scavenging Hyena could potentially grow. This might be a setup for a Mass Hysteria. think most of the mass hysteria results get everything killed, right?
Unity, precision.
Oh wow, blocked the Ziliax. Candle shot's good here. We can use it to get rid of one of the charges. As in, they don't gain health twice.
Death comes.
We might, especially if they're leaning on Psychic Scream rather than Mass Hysteria. But they have a coin. Full clear. Ooh, Tundra Rhino. Yeah, let's just go Rhino. See what our opponent wants to do. They're gonna try and go up. Hopefully they don't hear silence.
Death comes.
Not feeling good about this one. Not feeling good about this one at all. It's possible we should have been trying to prioritize our hero power the last couple of turns as well. Yeah, that Ziliax. Yuck. Tomahawk, what is going on? Good to see you in the chat. I think our opponent's got us here. Especially we have to give them so much healing with the off the Ziliax. Don't think we can kill the Lyra either. Yeah, we can't play both of these and play Kill Command, so
Well
give our opponent the well played.
masterful.
Kick it back. That Mass Hysteria definitely dunked us. Like the turn that I played the second Animal Companion, I was looking for Leok, but I didn't. I should have factored in that it put us in a really weak Mass Hysteria situation. Which is unfortunate, but well played to our opponent. They did a lot of good things. That Radiant Elemental really made us think. So, GG's. Alright, up here against the Mage with the mid-range Hunter. Now this is a bit of a tricky one. I don't think we want to keep tracking, especially on the play. I think we have enough 1-drops, we kind of want to find one of those. But I will keep the Scavenging Hyena. I think we... Yeah, especially up against the 1-damage hero power. The Scavenging Hyena might be quite good considering most of our 1-drops, i.e. these ones, do die to a hero power. So hopefully our opponent doesn't coin the hero power. They just kind of pass back. I play Mech Warrior Online as well as Battletech and Hearthstone. Well, we've been playing a lot of Battletech lately. A lot. I played a lot when I got back, last couple of days. Been really enjoying that. And I actually considered reinstalling Mech Warrior Online. So you gotta tell me, how's Mech Warrior Online been lately? It's +2/+1, so we trade first. Yeah, how's Mech Warrior Online been? Because I've been kind of feeling like a bit of a team-based shooter. I also want to prep myself for Mech Warrior 5 when it comes out later this year. What a crazy coincidence. I'm playing through an Elder Scrolls game. What do we do here? Do we just kill command and try and get real aggressive? If we Master's Call and hit a Spring Pour, it's really good. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have 4 beasts left in the deck. 5, a lot more. I'm gonna go for the Master's Call. Give me that Spring Pour. Give me that Spring Pour. Give me that Spring Pour. Damn it. I finished Shivering Isles 2 days ago. Nice. Tell me a bit more about Shivering Isles, because I never got to play that expansion, and I really wanted to. Everyone's always raving about it. There are a lot of mech games to choose from now. Yeah, well, we also I mean, whilst I've got you here, I may as well let you know that myself and Mugi are definitely considering doing some. I don't think there's a way for me to crack.
Death comes.
Do this one. Myself and Mugi are going to be potentially playing through the Battletech Beginners box, the actual physical game. So she's obviously a fantastic painter. She's going to be painting up some good mech boys for us. And then we're going to be playing through some of the tabletop game, which is really good. And we'll definitely be playing some Mech Warrior 5 when it comes out. I know a lot of people, Bunny, who's in chat, she's keen to play as well. I think a lot of people are just really... A lot of people craved that Mech Warrior 4 action. Like, Mech Warrior 4 left them just wanting more and more mechs. Alright, so let's tracking this turn. Ooh. Yes, Life Drinker. We just got to avoid an Arcane Artificer. And we should be able to we should have them next turn. There are more maps as well now. Solaris 7 1-on-1. Oh, that's an arena mode. Oh, that's really cool. I had no idea. I was wondering what that was. Obviously, our opponent has it. Arcane Artificer here is very bad. That card that we said that we didn't want them to have, they had it. How rude. We have to kill this thing as well. Do you know who Sheogorath is, the Mad God? Yes, yes. I've done the Sheogorath storylines in other Elder Scrolls games, but not the, because Sheogorath is the Shivering Isles rather is the Oblivion like Sheogorath storyline, and it's let's see if they have the Meteor here. It's oh, Polygon. It was like a DLC. It was one of the first DLCs, I think. Did you say you would do a MechWarrior 5 playthrough? I did, yeah, we'll definitely play some. I want to play online, I want to play with viewers as well. This is a tremendous draw. I want to play with viewers, I want to play with subs. I want to do a lot of mech action. King of Engineers, what's going on? Funny looking Shadowverse. Oh my gosh. It definitely is a fun looking Shadowverse. How have you been? How's your weekend? I've been up in Sydney for the last weekend, so I've been missing all of the action. Was not spending a lot of time on Twitter. Back from overseas, I'm dead tired. Tell the people what you were doing overseas. Oh, Janet. Oh. I don't know what tremendous draw we need right now. Ah, they still have the coin as well. Oof. Yep.
Well played.
That's a well played. GG. Our opponent had the well-timed Arcane Artificer. I think we maybe ran into that Blizzard a little bit too hard. We could have been a bit more... We could have slowed down a little bit and used our hero power a little bit more. But our opponent had the right answers, had the Dragon's Fury, had the Arcane Artificer with that Blizzard, had the Frostlich Jaina on right at the right time, to be honest. So well played for them. Well played. So we'll take a look at the deck now. Honestly, I don't think we really got any answer as to the for the questions that we wanted to answer. You know, we didn't really figure out if Timberwolf was, you know, the best or the worst versus, you know, Jeweled Macaw or something like that. I will say that it combined very well with Springpaw numerous times to make trading a lot easier. So that's a bit of a tick in the Timbermaw column. The other thing we were looking out for was the Candleshot Hunter's Mark, and you know what, Candleshot was super useful in the games that we played it in, even though it did get munched against that Mage. But I think the 1-1 split does feel pretty good. I'd love to try this same kind of deck with the Headhunter's Hatchet instead of 1 Candleshot, 1 Hunter's Mark. But I imagine it might actually be a worse deck. It does give us a lot more 2-drops though. Other than that, I think everything else was fine. The 1 Tundra Rhino does feel a little bit strange, but if we can consistently hit it with Master's Call, then I think it's totally fine. We also never hit Rexar in any of those games, which probably would have made things play out a little bit differently. But yeah, really great deck. Big shout out to WovenHS for this one. If you are watching on YouTube, of course, all the links are available in the description. Jump down there, go over to the Hearthstone deck article, leave a lovely, thoughtful comment, give the deck a +1, do all that nice stuff. And my name has been Tommy Wave. You can find me on Twitter at Tommy_Wave. That's the best place to catch me. If you've got a sweet deck, especially a sweet post-nerf deck that you want me to check out, please bring it to me. You can DM me, you can at me, do whatever you need to do. But until next time, stay safe, stay wavy, eat the rich, and corrupt everyone. Bye. I hope you enjoyed that video. Check out other ones over here, or come subscribe to the Wave Pool for more excellent times.
Yeah!